Hello guys, how are you? How are you doing? Okay, so for this video I wanted to sit down and talk about how practically like just the basics of taking care of a dog, but also like knowing which breed that you want, and then taking care of like a miniature Yorkie like Athena is. So I have things written down on my phone for us to talk about. First, I want to say that it's super difficult to take care of a dog. I mean, there is a lot of things that go into taking care of a dog, so I just want to let everybody know that like you're getting a puppy, like yeah, it's cute, but you need to take care of it just like a child. When I first got her, I was like 17, so I was still in high school, and I just had like really bad anxiety like leaving her all the time. Like it just made me feel sad, and so that's probably the hardest part. Like if you're super attached to a dog and you get attached to dogs like I do, then it's going to be kind of hard to like, you know, leave her for a long period of time, or him. So that was probably one of the hardest parts for me. But I want to get into like knowing which breed you're going to get. So if you like a breed, study that breed. Like know if it has health problems, like what it needs, you know, to survive and have a healthy lifestyle. So the thing about like miniature Yorkies like Athena is she can have like low energy or like low blood sugar. So if she needs like an extra boost, sometimes like we would have to give her like honey, like a small tablespoon of honey to keep her sugar going, because she's such a small dog. And another thing is like she has hip problems, so that's why in my last video I was talking about a stool. Not only is it annoying for me to pick her up all the time and like get her on the bed, but she needs to learn how to do it on her own. But also like sometimes things are too tall for her to get on, so she needs a step stool, and we don't want to hurt her back or her hip. So another thing is food. So one thing about small dogs, I always have like a small thing of food for her, so she's always eating food. It's called grazing. So like she's like a cow. No, I'm just kidding. She'll eat a lot, but in periods of time, you know what I mean? Like it's practically like human should eat. So you eat, you know, snacks during the day. That's her food, is her snack during the day. And then I'll give her like treats every once in a while, obviously, if she's doing a good job. Another thing is like shots. And then, I mean, obviously you're not going to know exactly what shots your dog needs, but just go to a good vet, you know, take care of the dog, and, you know, make sure it's staying healthy and everything like that. And then also exercise. I know some dogs don't need as much exercise as other breeds of dogs, but she does her playing on her own. I mean, she keeps herself busy. She has plenty of toys. I mean, she has a whole toy box. So that's another thing. Exercise is important. And then also grooming and brushing. So I take her to the groomer probably like, I don't know, whenever she's looking a little shaggy, I take her to the groomer. But brushing her and everything like that, I'm always try to keep up on brushing. And then I use, let's see here, I use a simple brush like for her hair, like her, you know. And then I use an eye brush for her. It has like little spokes. And here's like a thicker side, and then here's the thinner side. So I use this on her eyes because sometimes her eyes water so much, like it's crazy. So she gets like little eye boogies. So I gotta get those out for her. It's always good to just keep your dog groomed and, you know, keep him up. And, you know, however you want to cut them, it doesn't really matter. Like obviously there's different cuts for different breeds, but I feel like that's a personal preference. I just like to keep her kind of short. I mean, she has long eyelashes like her mama, but I don't like them to cut the eyelashes. But, you know, her eyelashes grow back anyway, so it really doesn't matter. That goes into the extreme temperatures. Like, I mean, a Pyrenees ain't gonna be in the 100-degree weather. I mean, you need to keep your dog cool or, you know, warm enough and everything. And Athena, she's so tiny, aren't ya? Yes, you are. She's so tiny. So she needs to have water when it's hot, you know, obviously. I also have booties for her for winter time. If it's too cold, her paws get so cold because they're so tiny. Also sweaters, you know, keep your dog up on the trends. I have 2 sweaters for her at the moment. So I have like this cute little, it reminds me of a Nike sweater. I mean, come on, you can't be that. She's so cute. And then I just have this little Christmassy kind of sweater. She actually likes this sweater, to be honest, which is crazy. Just treat your dog with respect. Like, I mean, I see.
Can I speak?
People just don't, you know, if you can't take care of yourself, don't get a dog. People just, you need to know how to take care of yourself before you take care of a dog. Research your breed of dog that you want. Go to the vet maybe and be like, so what's the maintenance on this dog, or like how's the upkeep on this dog? She sounds, I'm like referring it to a car, but you know what I'm saying. So, oh, and then keep your dog's nails trimmed. I mean, come on. So, I mean, I'm not that extra to go like paint her nails and stuff, but I will clip her nails because sometimes she be getting a little, yeah. If your dog's like going on walks, take him on a walk. I mean, she likes going on rides in the car. I take her for a ride every now and then. And then also, I mean, obviously she's not the most like trained dog, and I don't take her to a trainer. Now, if I had the time and the money to take her to a trainer, I probably would, just so she is on top of her tricks, but you don't really need to do that. I just teach her how to sit. Also, it's super difficult to take care of a dog, and I want people to understand that. Like, don't just buy a dog because it's cute, plus they're expensive. So you have to pay for the dog, and then you have to pay for the food, and then you have to pay for a food bowl, a water bowl, toys, shots. So make sure you're thinking smart about that. Don't go out and buy a $2,500 dog when you only have $2,500, okay? So that's that. I mean, she's just so cute. Yeah, we have a really good bond together, so make sure you have a relationship with your dog, and I wanted to make sure you guys know that she's my little baby. Yes, you are. Oh yeah, and Mama takes care of ya, doesn't she? Okay, so anyways, I hope you guys liked this video, and I hope it was a little more informative. We will see you guys in our next one, and I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe, like the video. See you guys in the next one. Bye.